Welcome to aminacademy.com. In human anatomy and physiology, let us discuss about hormones. Hormones are chemical messengers that coordinate different functions in your body. Several glands, organs, and tissues make and release hormones, many of which make up your endocrine system. Hormones are chemicals that coordinate different functions in your body by carrying messages through your blood to your organs, skin, muscles, and other tissues. These signals tell you body what to do, and when to do it. Hormones are essential for life and your health. Scientists have identified over 50 hormones in the human body so far. Hormones and most of the tissues, mainly glands, that create and release them make up your endocrine system. Hormones control many different bodily processes, including metabolism, that is homeostasis, constant internal balance such as blood pressure and blood sugar regulation, fluid, that is water and electrolyte balance, and today body temperature, growth and development, sexual function, reproduction, sleep wake up cycle, mood. With hormones, a little bit goes a long way because in of this minor changes in levels can cause significant changes to your body and lead to certain conditions that require medical treatment. What what do hormones do? Hormones are chemical messengers that affect and message hundreds of bodily processes. Often, a bodily process involves a chain reaction of several different hormones. Hormones will only act on a part of your body if it fits. If the cells in the target tissue have receptors that receives the messages of the hormone. Think of a hormone as a key and the cells of its target tissues, such as an organ for fat tissue, as specially shaped locks. If the hormone fits the lock receptor on the cell wall and it will work, the hormones will deliver a message that causes the target site to take a specific action. Your body uses hormones for two types of communication. The first type is communication between two endocrine glands. One gland releases a hormone which stimulates another gland to change the level of hormones that it releases. An example of this is the communication between your pituitary gland and thyroid. Your pituitary gland releases thyroid stimulating hormones, TSH, which triggers your thyroid glands to release its hormone, which then affect various aspects of your body. The second type of communication is between an endocrine gland and a target organ. An example of this is when your pancreas releases insulin, which then acts on your muscles and liver to help process glucose. Now, let us discuss further detail about hormones. Hormones are chemical messengers produced by endocrine glands that regulate various bodily functions. These glands, including the pituitary, thyroid, and adrenal glands, release hormones into the bloodstream to reach target cells and organs. Hormones play crucial roles in metabolism, growth, reproduction, and maintaining homeostasis. Endocrine glands, specialized organs that produce and secrete hormones. Endocrine glands are ductless glands of the endocrine system that secrete hormones directly into the bloodstream. These hormones act as chemical messengers regulating various bodily functions such as growth, metabolism, and reproductions. Major endocrine glands include the hypothalamus, pituitary, thyroid, parathyroid, adrenal gland, pancreas, ovaries, and testes. Hormones type. Hormones can be derived from amino acids, that is amines, peptides and proteins, or lipids, steroids. It's well known that our hormones have a big effect on how we feel both mentally and physically. The following types of hormones are key players in how your body functions and can affect your health in multiple ways. Yes, estrogen. Estrogen is one of the key female sex hormones, but men have estrogen. Estrogen too. In women, estrogen is produced in the ovaries and is responsible for the functions like ovulation, menstruation, breast development, and increasing bone and cartilage density. Having too much estrogen can increase the risk of certain cancers and is linked to symptoms like depression, weight gain, difficulty sleeping, headaches, low sex drive, anxiety, and menstrual problems. Having too little estrogen can cause weakened bones, osteoporosis, menstrual problems, fertility issues, and mood disorders. While estrogen levels naturally decrease with age until menopause, some conditions may cause low estrogen in women who are not yet perimenopausal. Progesterone. Another type of hormone associated with the female reproductive system is progesterone. Like estrogen, progesterone plays a key part in the menstrual cycle. It helps prepare the uterus for pregnancy and is an important factor in the early stages of pregnancy. Low, low progesterone level can cause heavy and irregular menstrual periods and fertility problems. If progesterone's level drop during pregnancy, it can cause premature labor or miscarriage. Having too much progesterone may be associated with an increased risk of breast cancer. Testosterone. Testosterone. Testosterone is one of the principal androgens present in the body. Androgens are types of hormones associated with male production. However, women produce testosterone and other androgens in the ovaries, adrenal glands, and fat cells. This hormone contributes to sex drive, fat distribution, muscle strength, bone mass, and the red blood cell production in both men and women. Women who have too much testosterone may have thinking hair on their heads, excess body hair, facial hair, acne, more body fat, low libido, and smaller breasts. Having high testosterone can also cause irregular periods and contribute to fertility problems. Insulin. Insulin is a hormone produced by a pancreas. Produced by a pancreas, it has mainly functions, but its main responsibility is converting glucose sugar in the thing we eat into the form of the body can use the energy. Insulin helps regulate blood sugar. When the body cannot produce or process insulin correctly, it can result in insulin resistance, prediabetes, prediabetes, or diabetes. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention (CDC), more than 30 million people in US have diabetes. According to the CDC, 2 to 10% of the pregnancies in the US are affected by gestational diabetes each year. This can pose risks to the health of the baby and mother, and the pregnancy may be considered high risk. Next one, caristol. Caristol is a type of hormone known as a steroid hormone and is produced by the adrenal glands. It has many responsibilities that keep you healthy and energetic. Cortisol is responsible for helping regulate metabolism, regulating blood pressure, acting as an anti-inflammatory, and even forming memories. Cortisol. Cortisol is sometimes called a stress hormone because the body secretes higher level of cortisol as a reaction to stress. Having too much cortisol for extended period can cause hypertension, anxiety, sleep loss, and autoimmune problems. Too little cortisol is associated with low blood pressure, weakness, and fatigue. Growth hormone. Human growth hormone is often referred to by the initials, that is HGH. Sometimes it is simply called growth hormone. It is a type of hormone produced by the pituitary gland. As the name implies, HGH is mostly associated with growth and development. It stimulates cell growth, cell regeneration, and cell reproductions in children. It also helps boost metabolism. Adrenaline. Like cortisol, adrenaline is known as a stress hormone. It is produced in the adrenal gland and within some cells of the central nervous system. Adrenaline's major function is to prepare the body for its or fight response and allows for quick decisions making in dangerous or stressful situations. Having too much adrenaline for extended period can lead to high blood pressure, rapid heartbeat, anxiety, heart palpitation, irritability, and dizziness. Thyroid hormone. Thyroid hormones are produced in the thyroid gland. They perform a variety of crucial tasks in the body. One of the thyroid hormone's biggest responsibilities is regulating metabolism and imbalance of thyroid hormones can be linked to serious conditions like Graves' disease or Hashimoto's disease, which can cause problem with weight management and energy level. The physician, nurses, and medical staff in some Hospital offer a comprehensive list of gynecological and obstetric services to the women in Wellington and Mebane. Hormones can be broadly classified into three main types based on their chemical structure: steroid hormones, peptide hormones, and amine hormones. Steroid hormones are derived from lipids like cholesterol, while peptide hormones are chains of amino acids. Amine hormones are derived from amino acids as well, but are generally smaller molecules than peptide hormones. Target cells. What are target cells? Hormones only affect cells with specific receptors that match the hormone's structure. Regulation. Hormones are regulate a wide range of processes including metabolism, growth, reproduction, and stress response. Homeostasis. Hormones help maintain a stable internal environment by responding to changes in the body. Some example, thyroxine, that is thyroid hormone, insulin, that is pancreas, estrogen and testosterone, gonads, cortisol, adrenal glands. Endocrine system. In more details, there are endocrine system. The endocrine system is a network of glands that produce and release hormones. These glands are located throughout the body and include the hypothalamus, pituitary gland, thyroid gland, parathyroid gland, adrenal gland, pancreas, and gonads, ovaries, and testes. We discussed this. Hormones action. Hormones travel through the bloodstream to reach their target cells, where they bind to specific receptors on or within the cell. This binding triggers a cellular response, such as changes in gene expression, enzyme activity, or cell membrane permeability. Types of hormones. There is, we discussed, amino acid derived hormones, lipid derived hormones. What is the hormone regulation? The endocrine system works with the nervous system to regulate various bodily functions. Hormones influence metabolism, growth, development, reproduction, and the body's response to stress. They are also play a crucial role in maintaining homeostasis and body's ability to maintain a stable internal environment. So far, we discussed about the hormones little detail. We have done. Please subscribe our YouTube channel.